We're good to go.
Technical
Okay,
issues,
technical
yeah. Every
issues
technical
today.
problem, yeah.
That's always fun, you know. Today we're here on the Daily Blu with your hosts Michael Artolino and John Fitzgerald. We have a very special guest who has her own show, Live It Up TV, Live It Up on CBS, Donna Drake, and we'll be bringing her out in a little while. And thank you, of course, to Brandon, who works very hard at producing and helping with these shows. I want to talk to you guys about last week's show. How was that?
Well, you're walking barefoot. Why don't you tell us how last week was for you?
Looks like you had a great
last
holiday
week,
weekend.
yeah.
Last week I had no show.
Last
me, I
week
can't
when you
believe you already
guys,
told me.
yeah, last week
She's
when you,
walking barefoot. We're gonna hear why.
you don't want to see these feet because I have an infection on my foot. And that's another story. It wasn't even because of the spider bite, okay? I had a couple of issues
Spider
going
bite?
on. Yeah, and I also was victim of the Mexican water.
Oh, you were on vacation.
I was on vacation. So while you guys weren't doing your show, I was getting bitten, and actually, it was the best
She
vacation.
got bit by a brown recluse spider.
Yeah,
Which is
so
a
it was
very
awful.
dangerous thing.
Yeah, do not Google what happens when you get bitten by a spider.
She was doing the survival thing in the woods.
I was actually. We zip-lined through the Yucatan jungle, and
I
I
can't even
got.
say Yucatan.
You can do it.
I can.
And
That's fabulous.
it was really interesting. And where were you last week?
Working.
Yeah.
No, I was working at Hopkins.
Well, that's because in the Hamptons.
Did I say that? Did I say that? Did I say that?
And you were in Miami?
I was in, it was my birthday.
Oh, happy
And I was
birthday.
in, no, it's on the other side. I was in Naples, Florida. We had a real nice time. It was relaxing. And ready to go back to work because this is gonna be a great time of the year.
I'm very excited. I mean, I feel, as soon as I feel that fall, fresh air, I think of a few things. My birthday is on Sunday.
Happy birthday.
So we share a birthday close
You're a
together.
Virgo.
Yes, I am. And I also feel apple picking, it's pumpkin pie time, but it's also a great time for real estate,
It's a
right?
wonderful.
It's the best time. Best
I mean,
time.
I think that many people think, okay, it's time to put my house on the market or find a house because the holidays are coming and maybe they want to be in there celebrating their first holiday before the holidays, or maybe they want to start the new year, or maybe they want to make sure that they're set
Well,
for
it
next
depending
year.
on what stage they are in life, if they're at a stage where, you know what, they say, let's enjoy the fall, but I want to get to the summer weather and the warmer weather, this is a time where everyone kind of shifts into that autumn, fall mode. Maybe they want to move perhaps before the holidays, and it's a great time. Because the flip side to that is the younger people now have their children all back in school, or there's a lot of fall weddings. People are buying houses, people are bumping up, people are repositioning for the end of the year.
Right.
So the buyer pool is still strong. The sellers are ready to go because they want to go and become snowbirds. And it's just a wonderful time. I'm sure John's noticing that, the inventory level is staying nice and steady.
Okay.
Inventory is good. The housing market is strong as you could want a housing
Rates
market
are
to be.
great.
Rates are still
What
good.
is going on with the rates and?
One of the really unbelievable things, and I was out, actually I went to an art show in West Hampton and I was talking to some
You're going to
people
tell
out
us
there.
you worked at an auction.
Yeah, I did.
He was passing out business cards and.
But I was talking to some people out there that are purchasing some homes, and for the first time in, I can't remember when, jumbo rates for jumbo loans are lower than a conforming rate for a normal purchase, so to speak. So if you ever were going to buy that $1 million property or that dream house or stretch or reach, this is probably the best time in the history of the real estate market that I
Really?
can remember to go after a jumbo loan.
And you're an old timer.
Yeah, thank you. Well, I said that I can remember, and mostly I can remember. I can remember yesterday, or some of yesterday.
Okay, so that's
But the
important
rates
for
are incredible
buyers
right
and
now.
sellers
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah.
Well, what that's telling us is the buyer pool that can afford those jumbo mortgages are seeing that the rates are so good that they're jumping into the marketplace because they also know that the prices are starting to go in another direction, which is a good thing as well. So they're jumping and taking advantage of the loans and buying houses. So if you're anywhere interested in purchasing up, or you're selling in that price range, that's, as John said, each area has its highest price range. Once it's beyond that jumbo loan, this is the time to do it.
Yeah.
Now, you mentioned something about the bond market and,
Well, what's happened, the way we know the rates are going to go up is, the major drivers of the market, basically for the rates, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, they purchase $85 billion worth of securities or bond securities per month. $85 billion a
Wow.
month. And they're gonna start to back off on that.
Really?
And as they back off on that, that will drive the rates up. So we're gonna see that happen. They're talking about rates leveling off somewhere in that 6% bracket. So right now, people are just rushing out there. You got a great rate on a jumbo mortgage. It's probably 4.7, something like that, 4.65. You can buy that super house now, 6
Right.
months from now, who knows how it's gonna look.
Right.
And the market, as Michael said, the prices are fantastic. It's just a fabulous time to buy any priced home,
Yeah.
but certainly to stretch to that, high level.
Right,
And that-
it's
this
the-
is it, this
Mhm.
is it. And how everybody waits for the market to bottom out.
Yeah,
It's been down there, bouncing up and down off the bottom for probably, 6 months?
Oh,
It's going up now. So
It's starting to creep,
Yeah.
starting to move that a little bit.
it might just stay flat, but it's not going any lower. There's no more bottom to go to. So if you're waiting for that, you've almost missed it. It's time to just go out now and get your decision.
And that
made.
applies across the board.
Yeah,
First-time purchasers, each area has a different price point, but the first-time purchasers are out there because they're paying very close attention to the inventory levels, they're paying very close attention to the interest rates, they know the interest rates have moved, and they're not gonna really be going any lower either. So this is a good moment in every price point to get out there.
yeah.
now, your agents will come to something that you guys do called Beat on the Street, and that's next Thursday.
Yeah, we do.
Next
We
Thursday,
do it
next
twice
week.
a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's gonna be in Huntington, and are
Yeah,
these
this
the
time it's
types
gonna be in
of
Huntington.
topics that you go over and review to make sure they're fresh in the market?
Well, you wanna take that?
That's what we do. With our agent, Beat on the Street is just that. What's happening right now, today,
Yeah.
this second in the real estate marketplace? What information do they need to be successful at this moment? What information do they need to convey to consumers about the real estate market so that the consumers will have success in selling or buying their house? And that's what the Beat on the Street is. So we study statistics locally, nationally.
Right.
We bring that to the table, we deliver that to the agents, we analyze it, we interpret
And
it
it's
for
live.
each
It's
marketplace.
live right there at
Yeah.
that time, so if we're
Right.
doing a beat on the street in this part of town, in Hopog, or we're doing it in Huntington, or Oakdale, or out in Setauket, we do a homework right there on the spot, not only for the region, we do, and not only for North Shore, South Shore, we then drill in, and that beat on the street that week is about that area.
Sure.
So-
Yeah, that, for instance, we did that with our Babylon office, which was, has a numerous amount of properties south of Montauk Highway on the water. When we did the beat on the street there, it was all focused around Sandy
Sure.
when the storm hit.
Sure.
And how the people could collect their insurance, how they could get with
That's so
FEMA, how they
important.
could, take care of getting their houses raised.
And as we've seen with a lot of your agents, they are a resource and a guide for these
Yeah.
people. I want to remind people to call in at 516-702-5406. You can ask any questions of John and Michael about the real estate market, or maybe why Michael, his hair is so perfect and his mustache is shaven. You can ask him anything, and you can give a call, 516-702-5406. Don't say anything about my foot. I know you want.
Or the fact that when you walked in, you were about 4 inches shorter.
I had that coming,
Yes, you did.
okay. So, one of the things I wanted to talk about today was that Donna Drake is here. And Donna
Yeah.
has a huge amount of resources, and I'm so excited to have her a part of the Daily Blue. Donna, come on out.
Donna.
Hey, Donna, how are you?
Donna
Great to
Drake.
see you
How are
again.
Good to see you, Donna.
Nice to see
How
you
are
as
you?
well.
It's real
Love
close.
houses, love houses.
I love houses.
I know.
Watch out, because you'll be selling for Realty Connect.
Well, those people make great money, I might do that.
We were lucky enough to have you at one of our company meetings, and you did some interviews there and had your TV camera there.
Yeah, it
And
was
you
wonderful.
were fantastic. You were absolutely fantastic.
You made it
I
fun.
really enjoyed it.
You made
Really
it
enjoyed
fun, you made it exciting, you helped us get a nice message out, and all the agents came away from that saying, boy, that was fun, I'd love for you to have her back again and talk to us, because you helped us in a way where we can communicate in a fun, nice way, and you're very good at what you do, so it's great to have you on the show.
I appreciate it, I really do.
What I want to know, Donna, is do you have any advice for these guys? I mean, being so seasoned in TV, and these guys
Yeah.
just starting, I mean, they're.
No, I think you're doing a great job. I've watched some of the episodes. I think they're really engaging, and I think they're informative, and a wonderful way to, talk to your community and once again interact and engage with them and give out fresh information. That's the thing about news, is that it has to be timely. you know, and it has to be like right on target, because things do change daily,
That's
as
the
you
thing.
know.
Yeah.
So, and I think that's what makes your company really strong, is that you have wonderful communication with everybody, it's a whole team effort. And things like this are fun, because it goes both ways, people can call you and ask you questions, and you're delivering information that they need to know. And you're accessible, I think that's important too.
Everybody says that about you.
They're,
They
you're
really
very
are
accessible, that people can call you and you're gonna answer the
Yeah,
phone,
you
and
can
you're
call
gonna help
Michael
them.
anytime.
Even when he's tanning in Florida.
No, but I think it's great that you've made this leap, because technology is ever changing, so just like you're on the cutting edge of, you know, real estate, this goes hand in hand.
Yeah.
We've
Bravo
had
to
so
you
many
guys.
people who are
So-
excited, people call us, oh, I saw my house on your show. They're so excited about the fact that we're featuring homes on the show,
Yeah, it's
and
great.
it's going out. This is, of course, live on the internet, it's going, you know, national and international, so it was pretty exciting. People go, I saw my house on
You know
Right.
what's fun? It's a good problem. I had so many calls for people asking, and agents asking to have their houses just highlighted on the show. And I don't know if they all got up there, but just keep that coming. And I mean,
Yeah.
the public got in touch and said, gee, I saw your show, can I get my house on? So I don't know, I spoke to several of you this week, I hope a few of them on, but if they're not, I'm blaming it on Brandon who's behind the camera.
No.
Poor Brandon.
He sends us the list,
At
we
least
just
it's not-
don't look at it,
Oh.
that's the problem.
At least it's not me that you're blaming on,
if
so
you're not on
that's good.
this
No, we'll
week,
find
it's
something else to
fix it.
blame on you.
Well, I don't think anybody's ever bought a home sight unseen, you know, just with it, like, it's a 3-bedroom ranch, you know, and then they're
So
gonna
true.
spend $250,000, you know,
Right.
you're not gonna,
Right.
you're not
But
gonna have
Donna,
that.
don't you
So
think
it's
it-
great, this is such a visual medium.
Right,
Yeah.
that's what I was just
Well,
gonna
it gets,
say.
it's another way to get them highlighted so that then they drive by or they call or they text or they find more about it. And we're gonna be depending on you to help us find more and more ways to get that pertinent information on
Out
point
there.
at the moment
Yeah.
out there. So, once
All right,
again, I'm
great,
saying
I'm
that
on
again, we're
board.
looking forward
I
to
love
doing
being
that.
at Blue, I really do, it's going really well, so.
It's
Okay.
excellent. One of the things that I hope that Donna can help with is, we have a lot of your agents, and hopefully, other people that will be coming on your show. And I'm hoping that she could give some strategies about
Yeah.
being on the show.
Yeah,
Sure.
and
And-
some
Yeah.
ideas on what we should be bringing
Yeah.
up, you know, maybe a community thing, or maybe something that an agent's doing that's new and different, and ways that we can get that out there so the public can see how we're trying to make sure we're getting the information about their homes or their community out there in a way where they want to jump to it,
Yeah.
to us.
I think that's what she said, I thought she.
Yeah, well-
No, I think she was
No.
saying they could replace us. on the show.
They certainly are not gonna look at you and I.
Yeah, that's a
I'm not
Thing
sure.
one and thing two, without your replacement.
No, she didn't say, well, I
Yeah.
guess, we have a lot of other agents. I got
They were
it.
shooting
gotta
a
go.
commercial last week, and it took us about 10 takes because we just kept
Yeah.
cracking up. But one of the things I want to talk about today, since we're talking so much about listings, is, and Donna is in the market for looking for a house.
Ah,
She
did
is.
everybody hear that?
We have agents to choose from.
Oh, yes, we do. So I want to go right to the listings, if
Let's
we
talk about what
could.
we got.
Let's see.
Oh, there's one
Oh, I
with
like
Sean
that.
Fillmore. That's a nice house, nasty.
Great.
I mean, that's such a value, 175,000
Yeah, all
Mastic
new
Beach.
siding, new
Wow.
windows, nice porch, beautiful house, really nice.
And notice, in that part of town, it's important, not affected by the storm, you know,
Oh, it
the
wasn't.
Sandy.
Yeah.
That tells you it's in a really great spot, probably a little bit inland. That's wonderful.
And
Good
it's a short
opportunity.
sale, so there's an opportunity there.
Right.
It is a short sale, you can get a little bit of a better deal on that.
Right.
For a future show, we should have a little snippet on short sales.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Short
let's write
sales,
that down,
bank-
because that's
Well, I'd
something
also
to-
wanna do a show, I'm gonna do a show on investments, buying investment properties, how you do it, how you go about it, how to be successful at buying investment properties,
Yeah.
so that's coming down the pike too.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
What do we got
I
here?
think that's big news for today. This is
Yeah.
Gordon Lewis and Paul
Oh, look at
Musso.
the price on that in Smithtown, that's nice.
That's a great looking house,
It's on a
nice
nice
ranch.
quiet street.
Open
You're
layout,
looking
that's
for a house
important,
in
right? People
Smithtown,
like
that's
that now,
beautiful,
open
yeah.
And
layouts.
moving right along, Brandon wants us to
There's
keep
a
these
two-
coming.
A two-car garage in El Ranch, I
In
think
Hoboken?
taxes are beautiful on that, 8,821.
That's good.
Ooh, a
Two-car-
saltwater pool too, look at that.
Two-car garage, nice.
With a jacuzzi, that is a gift.
Very
How
good.
nice.
Yeah.
So get in touch with
Is
Suzanne.
this the one you like?
I like that
I think we sold this house.
This just came on, this is a great house. This
It's a
one's
good-looking
on
house.
Maria Sure, it's,
Yeah.
that's a great price over there, and it's Talkit, right near everything. It's near the library, it's near the,
Big house too.
Frank Mel
Nice square
Park,
footage to
beautiful
that, yeah.
home.
Hardwood floors too, like a lot of new construction, they don't have those beautiful rich hardwood
Very
floors.
true.
Yeah, nice
Nice
feature.
home, nice spot.
What else we got, producer?
Oh, here's one for 342, under 350 in the
This-
S section, real close to everything again, the hospital and the
The
university.
S section is still very popular, right?
Very
It's a
strong.
great,
Very,
for a
very
community.
Wonderful. Sandy's listing, new windows, family room, fireplace, French doors,
Beautiful.
nice.
That's cute too.
Stacy Moore and Lindenhurst. Nice, that's a charming house, a Dutch colonial, really nice.
You know, the red door is like very feng shui, did you guys know that? If you
No,
paint your
is
front
that
door red, it signifies, you know,
I
like
wondered
coming
why
in.
people did that.
That's why people are doing
Feng
it.
shui. Invite people in.
Yeah.
What
Let's
color
do a
can I
feng
paint
shui.
Yeah,
when
it
you come
invites
out?
money, it invites, I think it invites wealth in, I think it invites wealth in.
Well, I'm gonna get,
Oh, great,
We'll all come in
great.
and go,
paint the office doors red.
All of
All
them.
right, that's it, we're done. That's a great looking house.
285,000.
Yeah.
what do we got here?
This
Oh,
is
Chirgamando, that's in West Islip.
I like that name.
Great curb
Armando.
appeal, look how clean and
Yeah,
nicely
it's
manicured that
beautiful.
is.
Yeah, you can
Great.
tell it's
Siding,
great
windows,
curb.
everything done.
Above-ground pool,
Yeah.
generator with an
Walkway.
automatic transfer switch, that's a real plus.
Really?
Well, in a
Yes.
storm.
Yeah,
It was-
Really?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Lights go out and
If you sat for
Sales
13
pitch.
days in the
And
dark,
still use the
freezing.
dryer when everybody else can.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, got it, I got
Still
it.
work.
And this one is
Jen?
Hampshire Court in Holbrook, and it's for 399,000.
It's on a lake.
Marie Paterna and Laura Zenikis. I like those two, they're so great.
New
Yeah.
roof, siding, look at the taxes.
Very nice.
That's a beautiful area. Very
Now, there's no
pretty.
age restriction, I guess, on that location, I would have to find out, but it says country club living, so
Yeah.
I guess it's a community,
No, it would
right?
say 55 and
And
over.
over.
Yeah, if it was a 55 and over, we'd publish
Thank
that.
you,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm looking forward to seeing a listing on
Ah.
Red Barn. I was just
Whoa.
gonna talk about
Yeah.
that.
You like that one, you saw it
Yeah.
in the preview, let's talk about it a little bit.
Now, it's Red Barn, and it looks like a bit of a red barn, right? It's got a cool look to it,
It's
this
a
house.
very unique home, it's a complete open floor plan. It happens to have the really good location because it's in Port Jefferson Village
Okay,
and it's 3 village schools.
wow,
So that's, people that's looking for the village living and looking for school
That's
district
great.
as well, they're getting the best of both towns. And, you know, some towns jockey two places, this happens to be one that does that.
Nice.
Great opportunity, on a cul-de-sac, goodbye, and of course, I have it listed.
Oh, it's your listing. What a surprise.
Boy, he talked a lot about that one, didn't he?
Very like contemporary
Yeah,
looking, but
it's- you have to go in it, it's just
It's nice,
absolutely
yeah, really
beautiful.
nice.
really, and very inexpensive.
Yeah, it's a great price.
To have
right?
that
You
value.
can, you
Okay,
these have
okay,
it.
okay.
Sure,
You
this
can have
one.
this one.
Yeah, no,
This is
come
beautiful.
on.
This is really beautiful.
Short Drive in Oakdale, yeah, this is a great looking house, manicured, beautiful, nice fencing, all of the cobblestone in the driveway.
Fits into that jumbo note.
Right, I was just
Yep.
gonna say that, that's
Great
exactly
rate.
the type of
Yeah.
house.
Dock
that we're
space
talking
for a 40-foot boat comes with that, so.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And Oakdale has a nice theater,
Does
a nice
the boat-
community.
Yeah.
I don't know if the boat comes, you don't get the 40-foot boat, but you get a place to put it. In case your friend has one. If you buy the house, no boat.
Right, okay.
Next year is the boat.
And this one is, knows her
She really
stuff.
knows what to do when she gets a house, to get it marketed and get it sold. She knows
Just
how to
got
really
on the
promote a
market.
property.
Yeah,
Just got on the market, it's
Yeah.
colonial.
669,000.
I like the jacuzzi, the weather's changing, you wanna be out in that jacuzzi, a little glass of wine, sounds good.
All right, we
Soak
all know
your-
how he's gonna
soak
spend
your
her
foot,
time.
Soak your
We're
foot.
trying to sell houses here.
Yeah.
Wine and a
Windows.
Is that what you're inviting you?
I know, we're all having a party in the jacuzzi, next show on Realty Connects.
Yeah. We're doing it from the jacuzzi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think he's turning red.
All we have to do is
Oh,
invite
that's
Shinnicky and we'll really be in
Oh,
good
boy.
shape.
All right, do we have any more listings?
Oh,
This
my
one's on
goodness,
Pine Hill
another
Drive. That's
Oh,
beautiful,
yeah, this
look
is
at
a
that
super
driveway.
house.
Another one
Yeah.
in Dix Hills.
Yeah.
A
And
lake
all-
This is,
pool.
this is 1.3 million, so you have that jumbo mortgage that fits right into that. You can get reduced rates on a jumbo mortgage, good time to buy that house.
Hmm.
A great time to buy it.
And Paula Bell and Barbara there.
Great
also
couple,
have-
yeah, they do a good job.
Great
Very,
people.
real,
Yeah.
real good community people too,
Yeah.
they do a lot for their
They
community.
definitely do. Wow,
I want more.
I know, it was like, it was
You
like
know,
browsing
I'm glad
through
you
the
said that
paper.
because we have thousands of properties available at Realty Connect. And I mean that literally, thousands of properties are marketed with us. So if you didn't see something you liked, we have it. It's just
If
a
they go
phone
on your
call away.
website,
Just
will
a
they
phone
be
call
able
away.
to see most of
They
your
can go on the
listings?
website, but the ideal way to find a home is to get an agent
Mhm.
to help you.
Okay.
Because they will research and review and make sure that they're dedicated to getting exactly what you want, that meets your needs in the
Sure.
time frame that you wanna be in, at the price that you wanna spend, you know,
Sure.
purchase a
And one
house.
more
at,
thing, if
so.
anyone wants to help,
Donna.
Donna. you really gotta get in touch with her quick, because if
Right,
nobody
right.
else calls, I'm stealing.
Oh, really?
I'm ready to shop.
You can get a Realty Connect agent by calling 516-702-5406 or ask any questions of Michael or John or Donna on the Daily Blue. Thank you all for coming today. It's kind of like getting
Great.
back in the swing of this. It's like
Yeah.
going back
Yeah.
to school.
Yeah.
And then
Right.
next week, we'll have some more real good topics to talk about.
So what are you planning on for
Yo.
next week?
Next week, we have the entire show planned.
Oh, yeah, right.
Exactly.
Just
No,
not
but we are
gonna tell
gonna feature some information about buying investment properties. And even if you're brand new at it and first time to buy an investment property, there is money to be made, and we're gonna show you how to do
I
that
did it.
next week, so tune
Great.
in.
Oh, I can't
Don't
wait for
miss
that
that show. Yeah.
Very exciting.
So-
Are you going to have an agent on?
We'll surprise you.
Oh, surprising.
Yeah, surprise agent.
All right, I'd like to see some of those people that I really like. I've gotten to know the Realty Connect Asian community, and I gotta say, you have a really good family here.
Well,
So
thank you.
join us every week
Glad you're with
on
us.
Fridays,
Yeah, thanks. Thank you.
11:30 on the Daily Blue. Thank you so much for having us with you today, and we'll see you next week.